Welcome to Review Play. I wonder what we gon' view today. Everybody loves fun and play, and if you don't, you could go away. We treat you like a throwaway. Welcome to Review Play. I wonder what we gon' view today. Everybody loves fun and play, and if you don't, you could go away. We treat you like a throwaway. What's going on, everyone? Welcome to Review Play Action Figures Take on Skull Island, aka Monster Island. It's your host with the most, Dilo the Don, and today we'll be doing a review on Toy Story's Tyrannosaurus Rex. And I mean, his name is Rex. And don't ask me from which Toy Story movie. If y'all know, y'all put in the comments below. Now it's time for shelf spacing. Y'all already know that's the maximum height, length, width, and weight of the figure that you'll be displaying on your shelf. Or in this case, you could also use this figure as a cake topper for your son or your daughter. Starting off with Rex's height. So, from the bottom of his feet to the top of his brow is 2.5 inches. Now we're moving on to the length. From the tip of his tail to the end of his snout is 4.5 inches. And now the width at his feet, I'll do it like this so you guys can see nicely. His width is, hold on one second, 1 3/4 inches, almost 2 inches for the width. Now the big question is, can anybody guess how much is he going to weigh on the scale? How much grams is Rex going to weigh on the scale? I'm gonna guess with you guys, and I'm gonna guess around like, let's say 30 grams. Y'all put y'all guess in the comment section, and I'm gonna put him on the scale right about now, cause y'all time is up. Ooh, I thought it was 31, but yeah, 30 grams, I was right. Okay. If y'all guess 30 grams, give yourself a pat on the back. If y'all was close, also give yourself a pat on the back, alright? So, Rex's maximum shelf spacing is 2.5 inches high, 4.5 inches long, and 1 3/4 inches wide. He weighs 30 grams. Alright? Now we're moving into details and articulation. Ha! There's no articulation, only details. I was just psyching you guys. Okay, let's start off with the up close look at the details of Rex's eyes and his pupils. So we're going to zoom in close. See how close we could get with the camera. I think that's good enough. So, taking a look at Rex's eyes, and I don't know, for some reason Disney and Pixar tend to make Tyrannosaurus Rex eyes kind of small, like especially the cartoony versions, you know what I mean? Like they made them really puny. They have puny eyes, but I could say with whatever little space that they're working with, if this was hand painted, that's a very, very good job. Very accurate. Doesn't look cross-eyed or nothing. It looks really good and real faithful to the character. Also, I love the texturing on the little figure, you know? It's not just a smooth texture. You can see all the texturing in the scales and all that, paintwork. But we're gonna talk about that just now, or more about that just now. Just zoom out a little bit. I'll bring the figure up close to the camera so you can take a good look at his mouth and the rest of his head. Y'all see the teeth are sculpted nicely for the size of the figure, individually sculpted and painted even with the tone inside the mouth. Can't really say flesh tone, but yeah, I guess I could. But it is from a Toy Story movie, so it is a toy dinosaur. But yeah, the flesh tone in the mouth is painted. Everything is painted. The nostrils also is on his snout, finely detailed, and it just looks good, you know. The sculpting is good, is what I meant to say. The sculpting of the nostrils, teeth, the scales, all that texturing looks nice. Moving down to the neck, y'all can see more of that scaly detail on his back, going all the way down to the tail. Y'all can see that, and then you see that. I think the plastic, yeah. So the plastic or the material is one solid color, right? And then they painted over it. Right here, you see that light green. Maybe even, yeah, maybe they painted a few colors of green on this to get that shade. You know, gave it a few coats. And they put some light green right here. It looks nice. And at the bottom, they gave you some green stripes on the tail. Also, see that texturing going all the way up to the neck, back to the face. The whole figure is textured nice. But back to the bottom, you see that there's some numbers right here on the foot. Y'all can see that. Also, right here, I don't know if the camera's picking it up, but it does say Disney Pixar, or Disney/Pixar, made in China. So this figure is made in China. And let's take a look at his hands. I don't know I don't know any T-Rex with 3 fingers, but hey, this is the first. It's a Toy Story thing. You know, they gave Rex three digits. Should have been 2, but hey, it is what it is. Leave it to the producer or the writer's imagination. And then there we go with his feet now. It's one solid color. I don't know if that's how it was in the movie. I don't know if his fingernails or his claws or his claws on his feet were painted white or whatnot, but hey, for a small figure, it's as accurate as it could be. Right? So take a look at this one more time. This noggin and smile. Alright. Give you a look at every angle. Up close. And yeah, there's not that much to say about this, but it's a nice little figure that you could use for dioramas or a cake topper, or just throw it on your shelf, or just give it to a child to play with. Not too young though, because there is a small parts, like you don't want a child to accidentally bite off the hands, the arms, and swallow, right? This is my advice. But yeah. Alright. For availability, you could probably find this Toy Story Rex figure / cake topper at your local thrift shop, maybe Facebook Marketplace, eBay, Kijiji, maybe if you're lucky, even Walmart. Now we're moving on to size comparisons. We got Rex with a 1983 vintage Smurf that's about to eat a hamburger. Here we got Rex alongside 2 Nintendo Amiibos. We got Bowser, aka King Koopa, and we got Link from Zelda Ocarina of Time. Now we got Toy Story's Rex with a whole bunch of retro vintage Tyrannosaurus Rex from back in the day. And finally, we got Toy Story's Rex with the King of Skull Island himself, King Kong. If you made it this far in this video, thanks for watching. Your time is greatly appreciated. If you're enjoying this video on YouTube, hit the like button, and if action figures and dinosaurs is your thing, go ahead and subscribe. If you're watching this video on Rumble, hit the like button and give us a follow. You can also follow Review Play Action Figures on Instagram and Facebook. If not, Rex will infiltrate your figures and tear them apart. We'll be coming to X and TikTok soon. Everyone have a nice day, keep collecting, stay safe, take care, and I'll see you in the next one.